In 2024, what exactly makes a sneaker a hit? And if you say it needs to sell out immediately within 10 minutes of it being uploaded on any site, especially sneakers or Nike.com, in my personal opinion, I think we've strayed way too far away from what really constitutes a sneaker being it and being a hit. And you know what? This is just my personal opinion. You will have yours, and that's the beauty of social media. We each have a platform and we can share our thoughts on our platform. You may not agree with them, I may not agree with yours. I am just the person that I'm not going to probably spend hours and paragraphs disagreeing with you. I'll just say, hey, that take isn't really for me, and I'm going to continue to scroll by. So that's just how I am. But if you guys have differing opinions, as long as you're always respectful, drop them in the comment section. You certainly did on, I think it's like my last rant for right now, just in terms of me being content with a lot of the heat that I have in my collection right now. You guys appreciated what you felt was like the subtle clap back to people. And let me be very clear before we dive into this video. I was intentional of the pairs that I put out there because I understand those pairs have so much hype just in recent times. But no, you don't need a collab for it to be hype, for it to have, be considered heat. Like, I have pairs in my collection. They certainly don't have any name attached to them, right? I would still forever and always consider this one of the best sneakers with within the culture, and that we've received and seen over the years come back again and again. So it's not just about collabs. Some of you certainly caught that, and I appreciate you understanding the context of which I made that video. A sneaker being a hit, though. So this is in relation to the Sabrina 2 video I did recently. Yes, she's coming out with her second signature sneaker with Nike. It will be titled Cave. Purple is the very first color. June 28th. Be sure to check that video out. And somebody made a comment just in relation to that. And like for the video, of course, listen, I'm definitely repping Ace. You already know what it is. Ace is over here, but I have love for a lot of different teams and players, okay? But talking about the Sabrina 2, somebody said, well, this isn't really a hit. It goes on sale, so that one didn't sell, so why exactly would they give her a second shoe? Just to me, the Sabrina 1 is a hit. Off one simple factor alone. You see it all over. You see this shoe on NBA players, right? It's featured heavily. You see it worn by WNBA players. You've seen it in college. This shoe is a hit because people are wearing it. The shoe doesn't need to be a sellout. Just because it's readily accessible and it does go on sale, that doesn't mean that the shoe isn't a hit. We see the Adidas Samba every single place. We see the Nike Air Force 1 triple white. Like, we see that. We see the Fazos, okay? We see them. We see them every single place. Fazos, Uptowns, whatever you want to call them. We see those everywhere, all in the wild, okay? To me, that lets you know that a sneaker is truly a hit. I think we are caught in this time where a sneaker needs to sell out immediately for it to be a hit. And no, that's not the case. Some sneakers have sold out. I have yet to ever see them in the wild, not in an airport, not at basketball games I've been to, just out and about. Like, some shoes have sold out and I've yet to actually see them like in the wild being worn. So it looked like it was a hit, sure, because it sold out immediately and it was difficult for people to get their hands on, and maybe it was a collab and it had a cool story. But if you don't even see it, listen, the Sabrina 1, to me personally, it's a hit. I think the Sabrina 2 will be a hit off of just the simple fact also that it resembles a Kobe 5 so much. That DNA is woven into that shoe, and I discussed that in the video. But I'm curious for you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a performance shoe, because this will be a performance shoe that can carry over into lifestyle. I think that's what's so great about the Kobe low-profile silhouettes. They did carry over into lifestyle for a lot of us who aren't necessarily wearing them on the court. I usually wear Under Armour sneakers on the court. I wear Curry's, or I have like the Under Armour, the breakthrough, like the flow pair. I have those, so I wear those on the court in recent times. But I'm just curious, from your perspective, what makes a sneaker a hit today, 2024? Does it need to sell out immediately for it to be a hit and you to enter all of these raffles just to take L's? Or does it just need to be a shoe you see in the wild, you see everywhere? You see it from people that aren't really embedded in this culture to the people that are diehards and have been here since they were little kids. Very curious to hear your thoughts on this video, so please be sure to put them below. I think the Sabrina 2 will do well, just as the Sabrina 1 has. The team, I mean, listen, they got to figure some things out. Better they lose now early, though, at least in my opinion, in the season, versus later on. So they just got to figure some things out there. My Aces bounce back from that loss. We're rolling. You see a lot of teams continuing to do well. The Chicago Sky didn't get that win against Connecticut, but my goodness, they are a team that you need to fear. I love everything that Angel Reese is doing. Teaspoon has them in just such an amazing place as a young team. And I've been surprised by some teams too, like the Phoenix Mercury and more. But go ahead again, comment your thoughts. And if you didn't already, check out my recent video. Because yeah, I am not buying as many shoes, but that doesn't mean I don't have recent pickups, especially in relation to the WNBA. And those items are paired with quite a few sneakers, so check that out. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.